Implissa ever. And I'm like, I wanted to see if that was actually like a common name around, because I kind of like lightly ripped on it when I first saw it. I'm like, there's no way this is a thing. And no, it's a Diablo exclusive name. I do want to get a mask for myself. Like, I don't super need a mask right now because I don't want to waste a lot of those. But I do need to find a sword and a shield. I could have given him that shield. That would have been fine. I'd give him probably that. I like these shields as well. So I'm going to pick up a couple of these because I might be able to use some of these shields. Okay, that's interesting. Hold on. Have a look at that in a second. That one's magic reduced. It's a 9. Mine's a 30. So I can't use that, but let's hit recovery. All these, he could use that. That's a 14. That's a 15% faster block rate, increased chance of blocking, enhanced defense, cold resistant, lightning resistant, fire resistant, poison resistant, yeah, no, we'll keep that for him. Now let's see if we can find him an okay sword, you know? Maybe a name that's inspired by something. Well, that's what I kind of thought too. Well, that's a fancy sword he might be able to use. It's a 4 to 20. That's a mana stolen per hit, enhanced damage. I'll see if I can get something a bit better. 3 to 23 enhanced damage, enhanced attack rating. This does against undead, fire damage mana after each kill. And that's damage attack rating. I'll hold on to these two for the moment because I'm not sure. That's a 4 to 28. That's even stronger. You do enhanced damage and cold damage. He's gonna do fire. Does this one do fire? Yeah, okay. We'll keep that one, even though these ones do very slightly more. Let's see if he can wear these two.
I'll put that to good
use.
I'll put that to good
and yes.
use.
Okay, so he'll do a little bit more fire damage than he already does. These will work fine for him for a minute until I can get him something better, although a 73 defense is even better than what I have, which is why he's tanking it, so that's fine. I do want extra potion if I can. Now, what else did I want to gamble for? Because I could do with an upgraded belt that could hold additional sockets would be good. My gloves are okay for the minute. Like, everything else is alright. I got this from Baal, that from Baal, that from Baal. I got that recently, this recently. It's for well, they're not getting hand-me-downs this time. So previously with my Amazon, I had to only give them my hand-me-down stuff, so when I upgraded something, they would get my downgrade, and I had to keep the original helper that they gave me, which was fine with my Amazon because they were also an archer. Now, if with Tabby Cat, I had to buy a new person at every location in every act, and I don't have to give them my hand-me-downs, and I have a super amount of money because we've only died once, and Alzia only died twice, and Implissa only died once. And Alzia only died twice because I died once. So they've done really good, but I also wouldn't mind some better shit. I preferably would like to get my hands on like a double belt and maybe a new wand, but he's not like gambling wands. So if we could see, like, he's got that kind of belt. I was hoping maybe he'd drop like a triple. I can't use him yet. There's a 45 strength. Hold on a second. I could use him when I level, and I'm not that far from leveling, but I can only hold on to one in my stash. So I might hold off on gambling for that until I can actually use those. That's fine. Anywho, that's what I do. How do you get a new mercenary every act? So when I had my Amazon, right, I had to keep the same mercenary throughout the entire game. So normal, nightmare, hell, all the acts, everything, right? With Tabby Cat, I played a bit differently. I wanted to play differently with Tabby Cat because Tabby Cat's a recreation of the second character I ever had, which was my Tabby Cat Sorceress. And with her, I specifically wanted to play cold. I wanted to see what the other mercenaries did. And yeah, I just bought them shit to make sure that they were strong enough to keep up with me and stuff. The other thing was that I couldn't fully stay away from hot, like, fire spells, so I used fire and cold spells, but I also got all the lightning spells. I just didn't use them. I used them once outside to see what they did, and then I never used them again. But I did like use both, and I used mostly magical looking weapons with her, but I also did use like a scythe or a sword or whatever with her. Like I had a really nice like bone shield and shit. You'll see it on like the main page because I managed to import them into Diablo 2 as well. So they are there to like look at, and I have like shown them off before. Like I've skittled around a bit and stuff. Are you recreating how you played years ago? Yeah. So my Amazon Kelly was a recreation of my first character I ever made in Diablo 2, which was an Amazon, and I was an archer. I did not use crossbows. We never used crossbows. With both my characters, we get all of the map. We kill everything, we loot everything, we sell everything. I can only have one page of stash. I can't use shared stash. Can't use rune words. I can with Tabby Cat merge things. So like I can merge potions and gems. I did keep a lot of gems with her. I'm running out of stamina really fast. Give me a second. Let me catch her up on a bit of stamina so I can run a little bit. I don't know what's affecting that, but I must have had something that was buffing it before. Yeah, so it's a bit of a specifics with the playthrough and stuff. Like I also did a different kind of, with Kelly we had OCD stats, or what is that, Bible? Yeah, she's very slow all of a sudden. It's something she's got on her, slowing her down. So beforehand with my Amazon Kelly, I had to put my stat points one in each and then the one consecutive down from where the last one was. This time around we had, I think it was, hold on, where's my thing for this? We did 2-1-2 up until level 11, then we did 1-1-2-1 up until level 23, and from now on we'll be putting one consecutive into each and the next consecutive down as we get levels and stuff. So yeah, her stats are going to be like pretty terrible on purpose, but she is more melee than her magical skills anyway, so yeah. Doing stuff like that, self-imposed rules, make it fun. Do the same with WoW. It's not so much like a challenge run or a self-imposed sort of rules sort of things. It's just I'm recreating what I had, because I've made a few characters over the years, right, in Diablo 2, because I played the shit out of this game, right? But I don't get any enjoyment out of making a decent character. Like I've made a few, and then after I'm finished with their playthrough, I never touch them again. I never go back and play them. Whereas Kelly and Tabby Cat, I played the shit out of them. I've played them for like over 20 odd years, right? I think it's like up to 30 now because the game's been out for like 30 years. But like, I'm just saying, like, I enjoyed them, and when I got resurrected, I didn't at first know how to import my character into this game, right? So I was like, okay, I can't import my character, so I'll make a new one. I'll make exactly what I had, right? And then obviously later I figured out I could import them and stuff, so I've imported my originals and shown them off as well. But like my original Kelly character got hacked in the original Diablo 2, and Tabby Cat didn't, but I also didn't take her online as much. Lightning damage, that's fine, mate. Can you not? I'm gonna have to go back because I don't have space for this. Rules as in, I'm only allowed to choose what I chose years ago. Okay.
Never forget that your ultimate purpose here in Kurast is to destroy Mephisto. The ancient Horodrim imprisoned the Lord of Hatred inside the Guardian Tower that is located within the temple city of Travancore. Know this, friend. The only way to gain entry to Mephisto's prison is to destroy the artifact known as the Compelling Orb. Mephisto used this device to control the Zakarum priests and their followers. The orb can only be destroyed with an ancient flail imbued with the spirit of the one incorruptible priest. Soon after his imprisonment, Mephisto worked his evil corruption on the Zakarum priesthood. All were turned to his dark ways, save one, Khalim, the K-Hagen of the High Council. Mephisto directed the other council priests to slay and dismember Khalim, and then scatter his remains across the kingdom. The priest Sankakur succeeded Khalim as Khagan, eventually becoming the embodiment of Mephisto here on the mortal plane. The corrupted High Council fashioned an orb to control the rest of the Zakharoon faithful, and used their powers to hide the lair of their master from mortals. Your task is to collect the scattered relics of Khalim, his heart, his brain, and his eye. Then, using the Horodric Cube, transmute Khalim's flail with his relics. Once this is accomplished, you must destroy the compelling orb with Khalim's will to open the way into the corrupt sanctum of Mephisto.
It's also wild to think, right? Because obviously I had something pop up in the background for me that was like, hey, ads are going to run in a minute, right? And I'm like, it's wild to think that, like, it took Kane, like, over a couple of minutes to tell me all that information. The only reason why I know that is because it gives me, like, a 1-minute warning that's coming. And yeah, I'm like, I've never really known that he, like, sits there and talks for so long, because I don't care when he talks. I like to listen because it's Kane. You know, but yeah, that was interesting. Get rid of those. Yeah, the other thing too is, like, as I said, it's nice listening to all of the, like, the storylines and watching the cinematics and stuff like that, experiencing that as an adult. Because, like, a lot of the stuff I didn't continue to listen to as I got older. I heard it once when I was a kid, and I was like, cool, that's all I need to know. I don't need to keep that, probably. Like, I kind of, like, formed my understanding of Diablo 2 when I was, like, 12, right? 12, 13. And then I kind of just did what most people do when they play a game, right? You jump in, you run around, you kind of, like, zip past all the information, all the dialogue, all that sort of stuff. And then, you know, when I actually, like, got a chance to play Resurrected, I got to experience, like, what all this kind of looks like. I know there's armor over there. I'll get that in a sec. I got to, like, listen to the story and, like, catch some stuff that was, like, being said, or, like, the weird stuff with it. It was great, you know. Hey, Danny. Welcome in. Oh, shit. Back up a bit. I know we're pretty good at this, but how are we going for, like, ice instead? Ice is pretty okay. My wand might be better on this. So, like with the last couple of areas, depending on which one's working better out here, we'll, oh, hello, we got Pukefang the Axe, Mana Burn, and Demon. A Jade figurine.
I don't sense any magic about this item. Very strange.
That's interesting, because I didn't realize we were in the spider thing yet. I thought we got that in the fucking spider forest. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. It's fine. Move all this shit over just a quick spot, and that way I can maybe fit some extra shit in here. Chuck that in there. And there's like a ring and everything, healing potion, bolts. If I don't have to go back, I won't go back just yet. Hey, what are you up to, Danny? What are we doing today? I am... oh, shit. Recreating a character that I had when I was 13, back when Diablo 2, like, first came out. So, yeah. I'm just, running around with the, campaign. We're in normal still at this point. I'll go into there in a second. There's armor across the way I want to pick up. So, I've got to get all of the map. I've got to kill all the things. I've got to, sell all the stuff. There's something here? No. Yeah, I've got to... What are you doing? Are you enchanting or something? Oh, you're fighting that guy. So I just bought this Iron Wolf, and I haven't had one for like a while. So I'm like, I don't know quite what he was doing. I am overburdened. That's okay. You fuck off for a second, mate. You walk through that. I don't have a lot of life here. I'm gonna have to go back. And you go, mate. Alright, I'll come back for this, because I definitely don't have that kind of space.
Good. Back in Lutgolane, Meshif told me he had a fondness for jade figurines. On his trading voyages, he collected an odd assortment of such small statues. I would show him your figurine.
And every time I walk back inside, Kane wants to talk to me. Playing Sorceress, I see. Yeah, so originally I made I made an Amazon first, and my second character was a sorceress that I had when I was like 13. So this is the recreation playthrough of her, where basically all the shit that I did when I was 13 applies to her. So a lot of her gear and stuff isn't going to make sense when I upgrade it and stuff, because it's kid logic, not modern day logic of what's good and shit. So a lot of stuff is not going to make a lot of sense, but it's fun and I really enjoy it. So yeah, I normally play this on Thursdays, but I'm off doing rigging of my avatar this Thursday, so I decided to move it to Monday.
Praise you. That jade figurine will complete the set I was collecting. Here, I've had this statuette of a golden bird for years, but I consider it a fair exchange.
Oh yeah? I mustn't have any inventory space if you're dropping it on the ground, mate. Let me grab that out of there. That way I can pick that up. I mean, depends on how somebody plays it. Like, I will be playing mostly melee, and with like a touch of cold and fire. But most people will absolutely like OP like a character and stuff, and that's not what I'm doing. She's gonna be like terrible on purpose. She's much stronger than my Amazon was at this level, but she also hasn't died as much as my Amazon, so, and she also has to do the melee stuff, so yeah.
I've read legends about a sage named Kuile who studied the mysteries of life beyond death. If I remember correctly, his ashes were ensconced within a golden statuette. It was a very strange tale.
Alright, I have got space for it. I don't know if it wants to take me to Alcalor. That's fine. I will take it to Alcalor because I should get my... I think this is the Lemmy's tome quest or whatever.
Ah, the golden bird of Kuile. Thank you, my friend. Busy yourself while I experiment with the ashes within it. Then return and see what I've made for you.
You're right. Okay, he's already taken that. That's fine. I think I've already checked my stuff. Also, no worries, Weaver. I kind of figure when you like disappear and stuff, like I figure that you've gone busy chatting, or like I said, you have gone off to like do stuff, whatever. Like I never actually know that you've disappeared unless like, you know, unless I'm actively talking to you and I get like no response and stuff, in which case then I know. But yeah, because I don't see who's here. Like if you AFK or you're lurking or something like that, I'm not gonna know. But it's all good. I think I get what you're saying. Yeah. So yeah, this is gonna be more of a like nice kind of relaxed kind of playthrough sort of thing. More so than like a diplomatic, certain points, certain stats sort of stuff. I think I have got a, flawed diamond in my inventory, so I'll see about selling that too. And I don't think I've got really space to put that, but I'll find out. It's not bad. It's Amazon an early game. Oh no. My Amazon playthrough, I had an OCD nostalgia playthrough with her. So she was really bad. On purpose. Like a lot of people be like, oh, you have to put like a lot of points into like dexterity and shit. No, the way we put points in was you get 5 points. I put 1 point in every row, and then I put the next available point, the 5th point, into whatever the consecutive next one down was, and that's how I started her. On top of that, she could only use fire and passive skills, but I still had to put points into like her other fire skills or other skills, even if like we weren't going to use it and shit. So it kind of wasted her points a little bit. Let me chuck that in there. I've got a little bit of space. Yeah, it's on YouTube. There's a whole playthrough thing on YouTube. You can watch it if you want, but just be warned, it is intentionally like terrible stats and stuff like that. Also, if you ever want to like have a crack at that specific playthrough, I've got the playthrough typed up underneath, well, in the description of probably this stream on YouTube. Return to alcohol for reward. Yeah, I can only get that when I go outside. So yeah, it's like 16 pages and super detailed. It's super detailed on purpose because I know that a lot of people are trying to cheese it. Mate, you gotta come over to this side or you're gonna get left over there. I honestly distracted too. We're all singing the SpongeBob rap, and I was like, I can't miss this. No, that's fair. Oh yeah, he's enchanting me. Nice. Way to go, mate. I had a lot of Diablo 2 Resurrected. I mean, I played the shit out of Diablo 2 Resurrected. I've only made my my Amazon, and I've played this character up to where we're up to at the moment, because it's basically the same game. It's just like there's certain differences. Like if I change this over, like the sound effects will be slightly different. Like there's more bug sound than here. It's not as loud and stuff. I think this must be a little area over here. Hi mates. You guys want to come up this way? I don't know how well I'm gonna go with like ice versus it, but yeah, I don't do any min-maxing shit. I don't do any Ubers. We don't do rune words. None of that sort of stuff. That kind of thing just doesn't really interest me. But also, like, it's irrelevant to the playthroughs. Oh sweet, we got the waypoint. I've missed the fucking spider one. And I've got the second one. God damn it. But yeah, I've also played a lot for a long time. I just, I don't do none of like the Ubers, I don't do any ladder, I don't do any of that sort of stuff. It just doesn't interest me personally. And yeah, when I finish my Sorceress playthrough, that will be it for streaming Diablo 2, because I don't intend to make any other characters, and I don't intend to do like any ladder or any of that sort of stuff. I know somebody suggested what I should do is try to make my Amazon in hardcore, and I'm like, I don't really want 3 of her, you know? Because like my original one, she got hacked, right? And my resurrected one obviously did not. And yeah, so I've kind of got like one that's been fixed up, but it's not really my actual. I wouldn't call her my actual character, because they fixed her up after I got hacked to actually be decent, and which is not what I wanted. Whereas my resurrected one is exactly what I want, and she's terrible. It's so great, you know. You guys, if you guys could just set on fire over there. This place is kind of a light nightmare trying to get the map, honestly, because there is no way that I'll get through this entire external area, by the way, right, in like one night, because I've only got like another half an hour of stream, right? So the thing that will happen is I will have to play back through this whole area. Wherever I go, I will have to rerun so that I can kill everything, pick up everything, secure the map, all that sort of stuff. Oh my god, that guy's doing fucking flying. I'm gonna have to go back to town, mates, because I don't have space, probably. Not that kind of space. Alright. And it was a trident, right? Yeah, it's a trident. Sorry. What else? Took me a week to get back into the whole game. Oh yeah. I only get to play it once a week at the moment. It's even a little bit less because I am doing my rigging of my avatar and stuff on Wednesdays, and so I'm taking off sometimes like a couple of days in the week. So sometimes it's been like a Tuesday, like Tuesday, Wednesday, or Wednesday, Thursday, or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? So I've been missing a few days, and this is on Thursday. So yeah, I've missed a couple, being consecutive in weeks, but I didn't want to miss it again, so I just shoved it in on Monday so that we can actually like run around a bit tonight. I'm not going to try to run upwards, so it'd be great if you could stop bringing in groups from above us. Oh, hello, an amulet, nice. What would you like to see in Diablo 2's future? Absolutely nothing changed from what it was. Even maybe the DLC removed, or Diablo 2 Resurrected split from Diablo 2 as an entity itself would be great. I think if they want to enhance Diablo 2 Resurrected, they should change, like completely separate it from Diablo 2. Or otherwise, like, it's not actually, you know, it's not Diablo 2 Resurrected, it's not like a remastered edition, it's just a, you know, everything else kind of thing. That's my personal preference. A lot of people do not agree with it. But, yeah, I very much feel like they should have split the entity at this point, and that way they could have, like, something that goes on to keep getting enhanced and updated with content and stuff if they want to. and then they can have something that is a true dedicated remastered version for people that would like to be able to play this, or even just a separate play type, you know. Like stop fucking changing shit would be great. Because I know that they already like added stuff to this before I even got to play my Amazon and stuff, you know. But yeah, like for instance, I'm playing with like a single stash, for instance, because shared stashes weren't a thing originally. But I'm gonna run all the way back down here because I kind of like need to be able to catch this up on this side. But the thing is, like, the stash in Resurrected is already larger than the original stash, so it's already enhanced, you know? It's already more than you'd normally get, but everybody's used to playing on all the other Diablos and stuff, and the latest Diablo 4 is honestly more like World of Warcraft, which, no hate on World of Warcraft, but it's fucking Diablo. It shouldn't be like World of Warcraft, it should be more like a Diablo-esque game, you know? Hey, Top Red Bear, how you been? I love the sorceress. Oh yeah. Well, my sorceress is a little bit different. She's more melee, but yeah. No, she's still fun. I always have like a soft spot for my Amazon and like, you know, the originals like Rogue and stuff or whatever. But it's still a fun game to play her because I only ever made one sorceress. I only ever made Tabby Cat. I had like a few Amazons. I had a, what do you call it? It's like a demon hunter or some shit. What is the fucking thing in this? Assassin, that's the word. I had one of those, but I never like finished her playthrough. It didn't really interest me. So I just mostly made a lot of like Amazons. So I love the assassin a lot. Oh yeah. Gonna start Chelsea. Oh yeah. Or mate, maybe don't like fully lag me out. I'm not sure what's capping my stamina so hard, you know.
I am overburdened.
Well, maybe. I am pretty overburdened. 8 to maximum stamina, that's not useful. I could shift like a couple of things over like a tiny bit, like that. Jump that over, jump that there, put that there we go. A lot better. And grab that. Did Warlocks all the way. Oh yeah. Oh, Ashbreak, Mana Burn. Nice, I got a chance to like have a read of that. Cool. Is the Warlock the new edition? Or is that something different? Because yeah. If that's a new DLC thing, like I just don't think it belongs in this game. Honestly. New character in Diablo 2? Yeah, I don't believe that like exists in this. It shouldn't be. I believe they should have split the game before adding something like that, you know? I'll be right back. No worries. Go for it. What's your favorite snack to have when watching a movie? Don't know, actually. When I used to go to like the cinema and actually watch movies in like a movie theater, I used to like getting like Maltesers and like a frozen drink and stuff, but I haven't been to cinemas in like ages, you know? So like I haven't also bought stuff at the cinemas because like cinemas food and stuff is really expensive. Like the tickets and stuff are like, you know, $15-20 or something like that to begin with. And then on top of that, you've got snacks and shit. So I normally just kind of like take stuff with me. Yeah. Whoa, shit, hold on. I'm slowing down a hot second there. Let me just check on something because I keep getting like a little bit of like hot lag. And I just want to see if there's something maybe I'm doing or something's maybe running. So just give me a second. The Maltesers are so good. I mean, yeah. Just bear with me for a sec. Yeah, I wonder why that is happening. Give me a second. Let's try that. There we go. Okay, cool. Maybe that will help. I don't know. Fucking don't you. Oh my god, this thing keeps trying to multi-screen me. Don't do that shit. Go down. Alright. Hopefully that maybe fixes it. There was something like trying to run in the background. I keep getting something like try to run in the background every so often when I'm streaming. and it kind of like lags me out internet-wise just a tiny bit. So if I forget, like I haven't restarted my computer before stream tonight, so it was probably like still running in that capacity, but that's okay. So Maltesers are so good. Maltesers are nice, but I found that when I was like really bad with my Crohn's, I did tend to find that I would get a lot of reflux eating them. So I kind of steered clear of them in that capacity.
I can't carry anymore.
Armor, scale, I am gonna have to go back. I can't hold on to any of this stuff. Like I've got a space for like 3 things and that's about it. Cane mate.
Yes?
Can you identify my crap? Awesome, after 20 years is still adding to the game. See, I don't like that they did. I feel like with Diablo 2 itself